What I want to do before we kick off this video is I want to say thank you to my Patreons and my channel members, because your support has definitely been helping keep the channel going, and just what you guys do is just simply phenomenal. You know, for the people that are my patrons that are at the producer tier and the content supporter tier, you know, from Donovan to Rogue Dragon to Shane and more, you guys are fucking awesome, and you've really helped this channel keep going with your support. I'm very, very grateful for what you guys do, and for my channel members who have been keeping it going for as long as you guys have, for supporting, signing up, everything that you guys have been doing matters. So thank you so much for everything that you guys are doing, and we're gonna make 2020 and the content coming out this year and every year going forward is gonna be simply phenomenal. We're gonna do a step and step. And I just want to say thank you guys. So mahalo and aloha. Let's go ahead and get this video going. Roll it. So we're going to be talking about Doom Eternal in this review, and I know this is a different layout than what I typically do. It's just something I've been mulling in my head. Hey, should I do a different style for my reviews going forward? It's a lot easier since I'm already here at my desk and I can just look at the camera. I got the mic here and I can just talk into it. So I figured, why not try this style out for something new, and hopefully it comes through sounding and looking clear. Now that we've got that out the way, let's go ahead and talk about the game. That I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna spoil the review right now and just tell you guys that this is the first must-own game of 2020. That is Doom Eternal. And if you played Doom 2016, you know that that was one of the games of the year. And Doom Eternal is it takes that and it says, oh my fucking beer, I got something for you. And it's just so much better. I just can't even emphasize how great this game is. So with that being said, let me just stop running my mouth. Hey everyone, I'm Mekel Kasanova. I'm Hawaii's favorite YouTuber. I'm the host of the #1 podcast in the state of Hawaii, the Kasanova Podcast. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and all weekend. So if you want to check those out, check the channel. Links in the description, and you can, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I also have a Discord group which has an amazing bunch of ragtag people, so if you guys are interested in joining, check us out. The link to the Discord is there. A bunch of gamers, we got game developers, we got people in the gaming and journalistic industry, I can't even talk. Anyway, from the gaming industry as well as the tech industries, you know, they're all here. We all come together, we collaborate, we talk, we shoot the shit, we do all that stuff. So if you want to join in on some fun, definitely check the links down below. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this video. Roll the intro. Doom has always been a white knuckle, hold your balls and wreck shit type of franchise since its inception in 1993. And when the series decided to reboot itself in 2016 with the self-titled Doom, it brought all of that insanity right back, cranked up to batshit levels of insanity with a metal to the core headbanger of a soundtrack by Mick Gordon that got the blood pumping and the bloodlust flowing. There was simply no title that was like Doom 2016, and for the last 4 years, we've seen that entry ported to the Nintendo Switch with, you know, some downgrades in performance and visuals, but it was still Doom nonetheless. And here we are in 2020 with a sequel to one of the best games of 2016 with Doom Eternal that seeks to up the ante of its 2016 predecessor and raise the bar to a new high. Can Doom Eternal be the one definitive game of 2020, or one of the definitive games of 2020, or will it possibly just fall to the wayside the way many sequels like Wolfenstein II did? Well, let's find out. Doom Eternal picks up some months after the conclusion of Doom 2016, with the DoomSlayer, aka Doom Guy as I like to call him, having conquered the Hell Army on Mars, with Dr. Hayden having teleported him off to some mysterious location of which he eventually ends up on Earth to continue the fight to send Hell's Army back where they came from and beat their asses like they owe Doom Guy some money. They better have his money! While the demons of hell are most certainly evil, the reality is that the real enemies are the humans, more accurately the UAC, and the tone of the story is decidedly more serious, even with all of its ridiculousness, which has its own subtle commentary on things such as propaganda, moral ethics, and censorship of language and society, and much more. It's all expertly done, and not to the extent and failure of Wolfenstein II and New Blood, and is social commentary done right. For the most lore, to get more out of the story, you'll need to deep dive into the codex to deepen the already deeper narrative. Now when it comes to gameplay, if you thought Doom 2016 was intense, then Doom Eternal is going to tell you to hold its beer, as it at times gets batshit crazy with how so much is going on at once, with not only the enemies the game throws at you, but with a stronger emphasis on platforming and exploration that gives it a much different feel from the original. Exploration in 2016's entry was not as much emphasized on, as you could explore different areas to find small Doom Guy or DoomSlayer collectibles and Praetor coins to gain points to upgrade your weapons, but it always felt linear with clearly defined invisible walls. In Eternal, the landscape is so different with how you get around, and with how you have not only the double jump upgrade from the start, but also a new maneuver in dashing, which you can do up to 2 times, and the climbing mechanics that will make you climb up a wall, then double jump, then double dash to another area to use the monkey bars and add in the twitch heavy combat. Then you've got some fun in store for you. The rhythm of exploration, combat, traversal, and back again is done leagues better than it was in the last game, as before it just felt like you run to an area, clear out enemies, and then run to the next room with little less reason to explore. Whereas in this game, the variety flows perfectly. You have your standard Doom weapons from shotguns, plasma rifles, ballistas, chainsaws, rocket launchers, your fucking fists, and more to create as much carnage as possible and rip and tear. New to Eternal are several weapons, including the Crucible Sword, which gives you a new way to go about your slaughter and more ferocity as you slice and dice your enemies. Returning are glory kills, which feel even more glorious than before, especially with the new weapons available and some of the new animations for your brutality. You still have the upgrade system from before, as well as the ability to upgrade Doom Guy's armor, as well as equip runes for various buffs and stat boosts. The difficulty of Doom Eternal is fair even on the higher difficulties, as no matter how many swarms are thrown at you, the game is just expertly balanced and rewards smart gameplay and strategy. What's new is the Fortress of Doom, where you can unlock new stuff using the Sentinel batteries that you find, as well as display your collectibles and more. There's also a multiplayer component called Battle Mode that's available, but at the time of this review, I wasn't able to play it because it won't be available until launch, so for this review, we're going to ignore it at the present. Oh, and also, do you remember cheat codes? Well, cheat codes are back, and it's so crazy to see a game bring back cheat codes, because it's just something that you haven't seen that in games since 6th generation. I mean, some of the 7th generation, but the 6th generation most definitely was the last time we actually emphasized cheat codes in games. Now, graphically speaking, the game looks amazing running on consoles like the Xbox One or PS4, running at about 900p on Xbox One and 1080 on PS4, and on the beefier consoles like the Xbox One X and PlayStation 4 Pro, it can run at 4K at 60 frames per second. And for the best experience, you can run it on PC. And if you've got a GTX 1050 and up, especially with an RTX, you can get what many may consider the true way to play Doom Eternal. The enemies look similar to how they did in the 2016 release, with ever sharper details to make them look even more menacing than what they already did in the original. And Doom Guy, yes, people, I know his name is DoomSlayer, but I like seeing Doom Guy. It just rolls off the tongue better. Has even more detail in his armor, environments, and just looks downright stunning, from the hellscaped earth to the dimension warping areas and the blood that's everywhere and more. It just all looks absolutely gorgeous. Now, as far as audio, From revving up a chainsaw to the popping off of shotgun slugs to plasma rounds into the meeting of sword and flesh, all sound orgasmic to the ear. If you loved Mick Gordon's pulse-pounding metal as fuck soundtrack in the 2016 entry, then get ready to be treated to another round of unapologetically metal music that will get you in the mood to make the denizens of hell pay for getting in Doom Guy's way, and they better have his money. Bitch better have my money. So the downsides are, with all the praise I'm giving and heaping on this game, what could possibly be wrong? Well, 2016 Doom you could possibly get tired of with its run here, shoot this, grab that, explore here, rinse and repeat formula. The formula is great, but like all things, you could get tired of it. There are some enemies that can be downright frustrating that carry shields that are just bullet sponges as well, so that can be repetitive. And also, I don't really see how this can be a downside, but people will consider it that. That may not like rock music or metal music, but if you don't like that, then Mick Gordon's soundtrack is not going to be for you. So fuck yourself, because it's fucking awesome. And with the wrap up, I'm just going to say it. Doom Eternal is the first must own, must buy game of 2020, hands down, bar none. id Software came back to let it be known that not only is Doom back, but that it's clearly untouchable in the realm of white knuckle shooters. Controls feel perfect no matter what, if you're using a mouse or keyboard, or you know, if you're that type of gamer, or if you prefer using a controller. It's just simply smooth, and it's a fun, insanely fun experience. It's just intuitively natural. The plot is deep and has social commentary that doesn't delve too deep or feel forced, and the graphics are a step up from the previous entry. And if you love visceral gaming or just a game that grabs you and has you coming back for more, then Doom Eternal is a game that you need in your library. And with that being said, that is the review for Doom Eternal. This game is just fucking awesome. Like okay, so I played this straight through. I probably went to go take a piss like once because I just could not stop playing this game. It's rare, you know, when you get the games that just hook you. And as you guys know, I was playing through, I did the stream of Doom 2016. I did 2 different streams of it, but I did stop. And there's one thing when you're playing it, you know, to stream to an audience, it's another when you're playing it to review it, and it's a complete other when you're playing it for fun. And for me, I was playing it not only to review it, but also to have fun, and it just hooked me. I was just, oh man, that game is just good. You need to play it, you need to own it. You need this game, basically. So with that being said, if you guys want to pick it up, I got Amazon affiliate links down below. So if you pick it up, I get a small little kickback, which helps out the channel. And if you guys are interested, if you want to support the channel, support the content, the streams and all that, we have Patreon, channel memberships, and more. And whatever you invest into the channel or you invest into me, I reinvest into the channel to give you, you know, better quality sound, better quality videos, and that's just how it goes. So with that being said, I want to thank each and every one of my channel members and Patreons for supporting what I do, and each and every one of you who watch my reviews and come to my streams. You guys are fucking phenomenal, and I love what you do. So with that being said, you guys enjoyed this review, make sure to hit the like button. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this and you want to catch more content like this, hit the subscribe. And other than that, I got nothing else to say. Pick up Doom Eternal is worth it. Doom Guy, I know DoomSlayer, but Doom Guy is fucking he's just fucking awesome. He's fucking shit up in this game way more than 2016's Doom. So with that being said, catch you guys on the next one. Deuces wow, too sweet, be the elite. Pineapple people for, it's an inside joke with my Discord community, which is why you need to join the Discord community. But for life, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Y'all have a good one. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Congratulations. And since you made it here, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video if you enjoyed it. And you can always check out MekelKasanova.com. If you want to support the content, we've got Patreon, as well as channel memberships and super chats. And with that being said, this is Mekel Kasanova. I enjoy you guys. I hope you have a great one. Mahalo and see you next time.